Whoa! Tonight's review will be rated M for mature audiences and will contain adult themes and coarse language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, this is a toothbrush.
I've been getting fan mail recently from a fellow viewer, and he actually informed me about some video that I actually never seen in my life. He said it was one of the worst videos he has ever seen. Power Rangers related, in terms of that I actually seen many shitty videos, but I've never seen anything that made me cringe hard enough that I actually wanted to kill myself to the point that I stopped watching the video. Keeping in mind, I am not a fan of top 10s, and top 10s are the worst videos you can ever make on the YouTube landscape. They are the laziest, they are so easy to make, they make the shittiest picks on these lists, and they're oversaturated to the extent that you probably couldn't even avoid them. I'm talking about Watch Mojo, baby, and Top 10 Nerd. These people probably don't even know what a fucking Power Ranger is. So I guess I'm gonna have to watch this video because I'm gonna have nothing else to do with my life. Oh God! What is going on? No! No! Ah! Now, not very long ago, on our second episode of the podcast, we did a tier list of pretty much every Sentai suit there ever is. Please refer back to that video because I am not going to reiterate this here.
When Mighty Morphin Power Rangers debuted on August 28th, 1993...
Oh man, they got pretty much the ingredients for clickbait here. You got this woman who's pretty much lifeless, who probably doesn't even know what Power Rangers is, and probably reading off the script to say, "Did you know Power Rangers was started in 1993 and had over 24 seasons," and so on. Hey God, you sound like a fucking robot. I don't want to brag over about the introductions, but this is just fucking lazy. There is no enthusiasm, and she just sounds as bored as ever, just standing in front of the camera and just explaining what the fuck Power Rangers is. I mean, we get it. You're talking to like 60,000 people who probably know what Power Rangers is, and maybe a town of 10,000 so normies, whoever the fuck watches these videos, I don't know. I have not met a person who watches this channel at all.
Those attempts have been pretty great. Others have been more like flaming train wrecks that look a lot like oversized toys than action heroes.
I mean, they're not wrong about the oversized toys other than action heroes. I mean, I don't really blame them. Everything's been designed by Plex, the Japanese design house who does the designs for Bandai, like all of this shit, except for all the obvious stuff. Not this stuff here, did I? Hang on, let me get that for a second. You see all those Plex designs aside from Optimus? Yeah, that's what they design here. Knowing that they are well aware that they don't even know what Super Sentai is, or this stuff doesn't even come from Japan, that is probably something that is a red flag for most people that are probably trying to compile these lists. Having no idea what everything is before they even make judgment about it. I would have to take a look more, I guess.
So today we're taking a look at our picks for the cringiest of the cringe with our list of the top 10 worst Power Ranger suits.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, that pretty much describes the whole entire video.
I've got a very special guest who will be joining us today.
Hi, I'm Charlotte. I host the channel Life's Biggest Questions. We cover topics like, is the Earth flat?
Oh jeez, they make videos about shit that people don't even want to know. Like, look at that interest though, she just hops in and just like, yeah!
Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel. Despite trying to echo in the essence of ninja apparel, the costumes go off the rails a little bit. Their sashes all look like horrible ninja star meets Beyblades gone wrong.
What the fuck are they using the power-ups for? They don't have any stock images of the actual ninjas? I swear, they probably only looked at the press images that the Momo give them. It's like, who is this think tank that's pretty much funding this operation? All they do is just like, oh here, you have this list and you read over this, and the person that's probably doing the narrations is just like, yeah, where do I sign? I want that $10 million for me.
They're just horribly designed, to be honest. The whole season has a selection of cringe-worthy outfits.
Dude, I wouldn't say it's cringe, but it's pretty all over the place. I guess our overexposure to Kaku Ranger kind of ruined our expectations of Ninja. I guess so, that would be the point of this video, saying that This thing looks bad. I think it looks like cringe. Let's just go watch the next 9 entries and they'll probably say the same things over again. There's no flavor in that.
Lost Galaxy. When you think of the Power Rangers, it doesn't seem likely that Charlie Brown comes to mind. But apparently this 1999 series wanted to bridge that previously non-existent gap.
I don't know, man. Those helmets are pretty slick though. Again, they probably don't even know anything about the Sentai by itself. But isn't garishly over-designed and it tries to bring in the simplicity once again. I guess that they try to, reel in some of that simple aesthetics down into, I don't know how to say to trickle down this. What the fuck? I might have to put it at number 9. There are much worse designs than number 9 on that list.
Returned as Dor Tommy Oliver in this series. And despite having a cool narrative, there seems to be a mix of many ideas that went into the Rangers costume.
Now this is how you make a fan base fuming. Tell them Dino Thunder is shit, and they'll come onto you like a wild pack of angry dogs coming at you and trying to bite your arms off. Again, I do not believe that Dino Thunder should even belong on that list. Why Dino Thunder Arbre Killer is just a killer design. No pun intended. So if you take their mouth guards off of the first 3 Rangers, and they probably have the derpiest expressions for animals.
Up next, number 7, Power Rangers Pirate Armada.
What the fuck is Pirate Armada? Where are they getting these titles from? Holy shit, they actually don't even do their research. Hang on a second, let me just look this up. The phone won't work with the thumbs, but Pirate Armada. Dude, it's the name of a fan fiction. The producer is Saban Brands. Wow. This fanfiction did not age very well. Again, there are much worse designs than the Go-Karters the Megaforce suits. They're just picking on the wrong fish here. I mean, they're nice enough, convincing enough, and memorable enough to actually make fans go wet their pants over it. But they painstakingly put it at number 7 on that list. I mean, for fuck's sake. That is a pretty outstanding move to pretty sure that you can hate on something that is well regarded as a decent suit design. I mean, most of the complaints are already told on that tier list, but fuck it, I ain't got nothing angry to say about those suits.
Number 6, we've got Power Rangers Wild Force. From decent helmets to laughable ones, our number 8 spot got a little too crazy with the theme of Wild Force.
I mean, those sashes kind of ruined it, but they ain't too garish like, the one with the, what is it? Oh yeah, the one with the train dick. I cannot honestly believe that they actually went this far. I almost really want to shut off this video. I can't stand watching this. I gotta get out of here. Fuck this.
Now
Well, I've been told to come back and finish this video off. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna get my ass whipped here.
there's also a hawk, a bull, and a tiger helmet that are equally unfortunate, and these days,
Out of the 4 animals, they couldn't even get the 1 right. Alright, next!
Power Rangers Jungle Fury. Speaking of Black Panther knockoffs,
Fuck, what does everything have to relate back to Marvel? Is that the only thing that normally seem to recognize the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Have they not seen X-Men? The Geki Ranger's kind of ambitious for the time, but we get it. You don't like things that are not Mighty Morphin. Mighty Morphin was probably the only show you watched. We get it. You probably don't even care about the other seasons. We get it. You couldn't compile a good list and it makes us want to fucking cut ourselves. We get it. Next.
for Power Rangers Mystic Force. I guess they're wizards now? Mystic Force's designs felt a little off compared to the Rangers of the 90s.
You ever seen that Incredibles movie and the Edna Mode comes onto Bob and says, that quote, no capes? I mean, they only did capes twice before that, and they did the Magna Defender had the cape. I guess capes have some sort of practicability, but those helmets you can dig. Everything else is a little subjective, but it's something that I can't really take account for. If there's only one thing wrong with this design, it's probably the use of a cape. And spells is probably one of the worst things ever. I mean, I guess Margie Ranger is pretty shit, but who am I to say? I never watched the whole entire series. Only like 2 Christmas episodes and fuck all.
up next at 3, Power Rangers Zeo. Zeo is what nightmares are made of.
Ah, for fuck's sake, stop! Why? Why can't I pull the trigger, you stupid gloves? It's just in me now. Where are the batteries for this thing?
2013's MEGAFORCE was supposed to be a special series. It was the 20th anniversary season, and it was supposed to adapt the 2010 acclaimed Super Sentai series.
Ghost Ranger wasn't good. It was just about another Sentai that just people seem to forget. No one was talking rave reviews about it to say, "Oh, Go Kaiju is the best Sentai ever!" Well, I never really met anyone that pretty much said that at a convention or on online forum boards. You're looking at the wrong places here, lady.
Finally, in our number 1 spot, Dino Charge. Taking it one step further into atrocious territory, nothing quite tops the armor from 2014's Dino Charge. For a show that is seriously lacking in quality VFX, I wouldn't expect much to begin with anyway. So, where to begin with these outfits? The sashes are ridiculous, the dinosaur graphics.
What am I still doing here?
I'm gonna say it many times, and I'm gonna say it again. Who was the think tank that pretty much funded this video? God, I hope they fucking die, because I'm actually gonna come up to their offices and probably beat the shit out of them. I got fucking Power Rangers moves and just be like, I actually gotta stop because I actually don't even want to break this wall. You know, don't watch those shitty videos. Don't watch those Watch Mojo or Top 10 Nerds. They don't even know jack shit about the franchises that they're even covering. They got a think tank that's probably funding them, giving them scripts, giving them dossiers, giving them about 10 grand per video, and a bunch of nobodies, and they use women for clickbait. Thanks a lot, man, for actually suggesting this video. I actually probably won't be doing these much longer. Unless someone's gonna send me another video to watch, I'd probably go and bust my balls for a second, oh. I'm gonna have to go see a doctor because I'm gonna need to get my eyes cleansed.
Now I've got the power to deal with you putties!
Spacesuit is your rap garden against danger. Spacesuiting with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Get your hands on space shooters. Launch up to 20 soft on this.
Space Shooters.
I win!
Get your hands on space shooters.